Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 4 helpful tips to help you stick true to your diet. I know this way too well. I was on an insane, super strict diet for about 6 weeks, and I know this sounds like a short amount of time, but I went cold turkey. I did a full 360 from eating processed junk, super unhealthy, just super fattening and bad for me, to healthy, home-cooked, good for me meals packed with protein and all the nutrients that I needed to make sure I lost weight. And I know it's going to be hard. You're going to have those days where you want to indulge, but I'm confident that my tips are going to help you make sure that you stay on track and lose the weight. Starting off with number 1. So the quickest, easiest way for you to not get bored with your food is to try new recipes. There's a lot of free information out there, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, just plain old Google search. You can find a lot of great recipes for some really great healthy meals. Whatever your goal is, if it's low carb, low fat, low calorie, there is a plethora of information out there, and you can just experiment, find the recipes that'll please your palate. It's so fun to be experimenting, trying new foods. Just learning how to cook is a journey in itself, and once you can learn how to cook foods that taste good and are healthy for you, oh my gosh, it's a win-win, and it's probably one of the best feelings ever. Creating new recipes for those meals throughout the day is just going to help you stay motivated, keep you inspired, keep you energized, just keep you coming back because you know that there's something new that you're going to be wanting to try. Okay, time for number 2. So number 2 is spice it up. Oh my gosh, okay, so if you are stuck on the same old chicken and rice diet, whatever your diet is, and you're stuck on something because you found this meal works for you, you don't have to get bored of it and resort to something else. You can try to spice it up. So most spices are 0 to low calorie. Yes, there's trace calories in them, and yes, you're gonna get a lot of people who will say that those calories add up. If you're heavy-handing the spices, of course they're gonna add up, but go light and add some flavor to your food. You're gonna find new spices that you didn't know that you liked before. I'm not a big spicy person, but when it comes to my chicken and rice, or if I'm seasoning chickpeas, I want to throw some spice in there because it just adds a new little flavor to my taste buds, and I'm gonna keep wanting to go back for more. Okay, number 3. Number 3 is a little bit more about your mentality and your mind game going into your diet and your mind game throughout your diet. You have to remember why you're doing your diet. You have to remember what your goal is. If your goal is weight loss, fat loss, if your goal is just an overall healthier lifestyle, that why, the reason why you're doing it, has to be bigger than your excuses. I know this was especially tough for me when I was still working, and for almost every day for work, they would buy fast food, takeout food, and they would treat us with takeout food for the work that we were doing. And at the time, I didn't really see or notice all the effects that the fast food was having on my body. It can be super hard to say no when you're around others. I can't be there to tell you, to remind you to say no. That's why I'm saying that your why has to be bigger than the excuses that you come up with or that your friends are giving you. You have to remember every single time you go out, every single time that someone brings in donuts, every single time someone orders pizza or asks you if you want something for lunch, you have to say no, and you have to remember, I'm doing this for a greater cause. I was doing this prep, and I had the option to go out with friends, I had the option to eat takeout. My why was way bigger than my excuses. At first it started off because I wanted to win, and as I got closer, then I realized, okay, maybe I'm not gonna win, I have to be real about this, but I don't want to be dead last. So that became my new why, and just remembering that was constantly in the back of my head, that motivated me to stick true to my diet. I knew that if I ate that curly fry, if I went out and I ate something indulgent, if I got Taco Bell while I was hanging out with my friends, or if I, whatever it was, I knew that could cost me my goal, and I wasn't ready to give that up. So if your why is something that you're willing to give up, you're gonna find a hard time sticking true to your diet. If you come up with an excuse that kind of puts your why away, you're gonna find it really tough. So come up with a why that is true to your heart, that you know no matter what, absolutely nothing is going to get between you and your goal. Okay, so number 4 is a little bit funner. If you're a competitive person like me, you have to earn those cheat meals. So yeah, it's okay if you have a cheat meal here and there, or maybe like a cheat side snack, especially if they're within your calories and you're willing to give up, you know, a set amount of calories because you want something with a little bit more flavor. Those are the kind of cheat meals that I'm talking about. I'm not saying like have a full out, like just toxic meal from Burger King or something. Earn those cheat meals, earn that cookie, earn whatever it is. If you go through a long period of time where you're true to your diet, maybe it's like 3-4 weeks, and you're ready and you feel like you deserve a cheat meal or a cheat snack, whatever it is, then you're going to feel way better about indulging in that than you would if you're constantly like eating chips. So have something that you're going to treat yourself with, whether it's like multiple steps throughout your journey or if it's just one final end goal. You gotta look forward to something. So that's going to be tip number 4. So those are my 4 tips to help you stay true to your diet. I hope that they were helpful. I know you're gonna have those like rough days where you just really want to cave. Please don't give in to those days, because the moment that you cave and you let yourself go and you have like one bad meal, you're really gonna want to keep doing that. And your why has to be way, way, way greater than any excuse you're gonna come up with to indulge. Whatever your reason is, I know that it's something that means a lot, so just remember that constantly throughout your journey, and at the end of it, you're gonna thank yourself in the long run. So spice it up, add some flavor, and stick true to your diet. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye!